Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is WWE 2K23. This is WWE Universe 1984. I am Jayhawk. Welcome to the show here. We got an episode of Championship Wrestling coming up. We got Madison Square Garden coming up at the Sunday Premium Live event. We will probably just do the TV for right now and do MSG either later tonight or sometime tomorrow, depending on how I'm feeling. Once I get some things accomplished around the house. Let's go ahead and get this started. Now the rivalry portion of this could change depending on how the rivalry actions go. But we have, in theory, a triple threat match: Roddy Piper, Greg the Hammer Valentine, and Cowboy Bob Orton. We'll continue the rivalry between the Fabulous Blue and Lonnie Kai with the women's title. We'll continue the rivalry between Paul Orndorff and Dr. David Schultz. We'll continue the rivalry between the Wild Samoans and the Moondogs. Mil Masker against Chief J Jumbo in the semi-main event, and the women tag team storyline will close out the show tonight. So let's go ahead and start the show. And starting the show, we're going to start with the triple threat match. I know it's 1984, and 1984 didn't have triple threat matches. I'm not messing with it. We're just going to go ahead and do what they give us. Work with what they give us here. Alright, so we have Cowboy Bob Orton making his debut appearance here. We have Greg Valentine making his appearance here. And Roddy Piper, who so far has a 1-0 record.
This is going to be good.
We should be having some fun here. Triple threat action. Roddy Piper going to be the first one coming to the ring for this matchup here. Roddy Piper 1-0 so far in the universe, defeating the Tonga Kid with a sleeper hold in 621 last week on the show, where we're calling the episode May 20th. Just based on how the system works here, only they do straight 4 weeks per month. There's no legitimate calendar. I'd actually like to see them make that change, so the historic simulation can be more accurate. But it is what it is. We're gonna do what they give us. My Bonnie Lassie coming home to me. I have no idea if that's the name of the song. That's probably Scotland the Brave, if we're being honest, but I like the bagpipe. I'm not gonna lie. Well, the entry can take place. Just give you some of the plugs in the early going here. I'm sure I'll bring this back later on as well. Of course, if you're watching this live on Twitch, you already know. But if you're watching the replay on YouTube, twitch.tv/RefJayhawk. Follow these streams live as they happen. If you're watching on Twitch, find me on YouTube. The name is Jared Hawkins. Jared spelled like the jewelry store. You can follow the replay live as those happen. Well, you follow the replays when they actually air, which will be usually within an hour or two after we go off the air here. I also have a podcast, and Greg the Hammer Valentine comes to the ring here. I have a podcast called the Indie Wrestling Guide, where we talk about the best and worst in independent professional wrestling with a heavy skew toward Northeast Ohio and Western Pennsylvania. So, yeah, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, that general area. That drops every Wednesday. We have an interview up right now with AIW referee Tom Dunn. Tom Dunn's got nearly 20 years of experience as an independent wrestling referee in all around the area. It's a fun interview. You can check that out. I'm also on the Twitter machine at RefJayhawk. If you want to follow me there, you'll get some wrestling opinions. You'll get some random rants about random stuff. And I'm also on TikTok, just doing some silly things, whatever I feel like doing. That is not Cowboy Bob Orton. That's Cowboy Bob Orton. They're getting that graphic up a little early here. Cowboy Bob Orton coming to the ring with Scotland the Brave. But okay, you can follow me at TikTok, Ref Jayhawk. I tell joke of the day, not every day, but most days. I do some weird stuff with the filter. Sometimes I ring about stuff. I have some fun there. Follow me there. Help support my poor ass by following the different channels. Let's get the numbers up so I can make some money. Yeah, not gonna lie, that's literally what I'm looking at right now. Well, it's gone. We are underway here. I have no idea what, if anything, the time limit is going to be on this. I don't think there is a time limit because we tried to get that last time and it wouldn't let us do it. So.
You have to do whatever it takes to survive this situation.
There's no limit to what someone will do if they are unleashed without restriction. He climbs into the ring.
There's some power behind that punch.
Yeah, we gotta do content classification labels on Twitch beginning next week.
That's one way to bring your opponent to their feet.
Which is one thing when you're streaming through your computer. I don't generally do that. I should just go directly through the PlayStation. I gotta play around with some settings here.
Shoulders down, this could be it. And he easily stops the ref's count.
But basically, we have to acknowledge if the game's rated R.
Held in a perilous position.
The game's rated M for mature, or whatever, or if it might not be appropriate for younger viewers. We need to make that clear. And I gotta be extra careful to watch my mouth.
Placed in the corner.
What a shot.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be fun. Got to label sexual theme. I mean, that kind of
Taking it outside the ring now. Punch
it's
land.
kind of a loaded thing to do. It's just, people just want to play video game, can talk while they're playing video game. Going a little too far with it, in my opinion. But it's Twitch guidelines. We'll follow them. That is what we'll do.
Driven down. And an inverted
All three were fighting on the floor here. Remember, triple threat matches are generally speaking no disqualification, no count out. That would be the default setting.
Off the barricade.
And I got some questions privately on some of the channels. Yes, I'm aware that not by 1984 they were using the red, white, and blue rope. I like the setup for the championship wrestling. I think it
Headlock.
I think it gives it a little bit of a nostalgic feel to it. That's what I'm going for here, at least with this first round of episodes here. By the time we hit July or August, and the tapings went from being in Allentown to being in Poughkeepsie every week, we'll probably change up by then. This to me feels more like Allentown.
Everyone get out of the way.
No, it is what it is.
Are abandoning all restraints.
Oh, read him there. Oh, man.
Can you believe you can't select Poughkeepsie, New York as the location for this?
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
That is not a thing. You can't do it. Roddy Piper, the kendo stick to his bodyguard, Cowboy Bob Orton. I mean, it's a video game. A video game is not going to be historically accurate if we would like it. We got a triple threat match in May of 84. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. That kendo stick got shattered over the back of Roddy Piper here. I like to have a little bit of fun with some things here. I like to keep track of how long the matches go. It's something I find interesting. Your mileage may vary on it. I wish time limits were still a thing in video games, in regular pro wrestling. I know they kind of are in AEW. I'm glad for that. I can't remember the last time we had a Valentine going for the first cover of the match and Orton breaking it up. I can't remember the last time WWE announced a time limit that meant something. Technically, if they do a beat the clock challenge, that's pretty much it. Those beat the clock challenges are pretty much the only thing at this stage where time limits matter. Some of the old school stuff didn't need to change. Some of it did. Roddy Piper got the sleeper hold on. He's won the match with it before. Valentine better get in the ring and stop that here. There we go.
but he breaks the hold.
Valentine spent so much time working on the step dog. Actually, a smart move by Piper. Try to get the win. You got your opponent, opponent out of the ring, not paying any attention. But now Valentine making a mistake. He threw Piper out of the ring, and instead of going after Orton, he went outside the ring to go after Piper. Or Valentine and Piper, you older fans, or your fans who have interest in pro wrestling history, you might remember, or you've at least seen, the big dog collar match from Starrcade 83 between Roddy Piper and Greg the Hammer Valentine. That holds up, by the way. I definitely recommend that. Go to Peacock after you're done watching me an hour from now. Ooh, double team there by Orton and Valentine. Piper on the floor. Yeah, but do yourself a favor and... Oh, rammed him in the stairs there against the barricade. Piper whipping Orton. Oh, boot to the face. Valentine might be busted open with that boot.
He's searching for something.
Piper going underneath the ring. Orton and Valentine are both like, nope, you're not doing that. Yeah, Piper Valentine in that dog collar match, though, that still holds up. Just you can feel the brutality. The brutality is fantastic. Definitely recommend watching that match if you've never seen it. Valentine with Piper on the floor here, going for a suplex. Piper looked like he had it blocked, but Valentine able to force him over.
He's staring his opponent down, getting into that zone.
And he'll leave the ring for this.
Of course, once upon a time, Cowboy Bob Orton, Roddy Piper's longtime bodyguard. When Piper turned fake, it was Orton feuding with Piper, part of the Adrian Adonis storyline.
And he tosses him back in now.
Actually, kind of a shame we didn't get more out of Piper and Orton. We got one match on kind of main event that went like 4 minutes. That feud could have been much, much better, but I digress. We're going to got a double suplex here on Piper in the ring. Nicely done there. Hey, if you're watching live on Twitch, chime in the chat. Let's get some conversation going here. I want to hear from you. Ask some questions. Comment on what you're seeing. Comment on other things that you want to see on the stream. Will be at WWE 2K23 or... I have not purchased Fight Forever yet. It's on my short list once I get some changes made. Oh, the butterfly suplex by Orton and the cover of Piper while Valentine was on the floor. 6 minutes and 52 seconds. Bob Orton gets the win. I did not expect it to end like that. That was quick. It's not really quick, more sudden than quick. You get my point.
We knew these three would put on a show, but I do not think anyone predicted just how intense this match would be. I think one man did.
I thought we had a 10-minute match, a 12-minute match going there, man. Kind of shocked we got that done in under 7. Two and a half dark. I hope better match than that, but okay, we're gonna have the Women's Championship rivalry kicking back off here momentarily. Fabulous Moolah and Judy Morton, the match that's advertised. I don't see rivalry actions listed, just rivalry match. So we'll see what happened here. We do a contested action to a manager distraction or champion buries the hatchet. Champion buries the hatchet. Interesting. I thought Moolah's area would go ahead and be part of that. Let's go ahead and see what this entails. Ooh, it looks like it's a championship match. Title's going to be on the line here between Leilani Kai and Fabulous Moolah on television. I kind of like that, actually. Previous universe didn't automatically put the titles up. You'd have to go ahead and make that edit yourself. So I like this. I like that idea.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's World Heavyweight Championship.
Women's World Heavyweight Championship.
Gentlemen, I think she's about to start a fight.
Leilani Kai, the challenger, on her way to the ring here. Looks like we're getting championship intro. I have the volume down on the setting here on purpose for streaming purposes.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder, the championship is on the line here tonight. And in looking at the opposition,
I'll lay out for the introductions, but they honestly probably are not going to come off very well on the feed. It's going to be our first championship match of the run here, though. I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be fun. With Leilani Kai in real life did win the women's championship in 1985, won it in Madison Square Garden over Wendy Richter.
Let's see what she can do.
But in this situation here, this is 1984. This is WWF, and once again, for those who ask, yes, I know they used the Moolah belt until Richter won the belt. I didn't want to use the Moolah belt. Not to change it out in literally 3 months into the stream.
It's a big fight feel here tonight as the title is on the line.
And title matches like this have a way of getting
the Moolah title is on the line here. This is going to be a
major title defense. Can she handle the pressure?
Potentially an incredible matchup here. Title defense here for the fabulous Moolah, who even at this point was about 187 years old. I kid. There's that belt. Let's go to the introduction so you can hear him.
From Honolulu, Hawaii, Leilani Kai. And her opponent from Columbia, South Carolina, she is the Women's World Heavyweight Champion, the Spider Lady.
I never caught that before. They introduced her as the Spider Lady. I get Moolah probably not in there. I would have thought.
Dream for a shot at this title.
Would have thought Fabulous would have been in there at least. Could have figured something out, but.
This title defense begins, and it really is lonely at the top, wouldn't you say?
Once you're at the pinnacle,
Here we go.
You don't care about friends. You have one solitary goal, and that is to defend your title at any cost.
We are underway here. One fall for the WWF Women's Championship.
Stuck in the tree of woe, and they are doing what.
And so far, it's Moolah here in the early going, working her over in the corner. I'm getting my phone. My phone blew up when I start streaming.
She won't allow herself to be embarrassed this early on.
I'm hoping to get a phone call at some point here today. If I get that phone call, that I'll play myself off mic while everything else is going on. We'll go from there. But call may not come today, may not come till tomorrow. So have to make do with what we got. Nice arm drag there by Leilani Kai as she takes it over. Got a notification from the Buffalo Wild Wings app that I have a free delivery available until the 22nd, which would be fantastic if I was anywhere close to a Buffalo Wild Wing to take advantage of God. And there, a slam there by Leilani Kai.
She's just soaking in all the praise from her admirers.
What a headbutt.
Vicious.
She needs to stop saying she's going to bring it and actually deliver on the promise.
Oh, what a knee lift.
We're now going to work on Leilani Kai's leg. Of course, Leilani Kai in the Glamour Girl gear.
Too soon to be worried.
Great counter, impressive ring IQ on display there.
Leilani Kai, go for it. Leilani Kai working on the torso of Moolah. Moolah working on the head of Leilani Kai. Again, the good rivalry match. The championship is on the line here on television. Not even at a premium live event. So definitely a lot going on here.
And now she's looking to go top rope.
Leilani Kai heading up to the top rope. What is she thinking here? Flying elbow drop to the back. And she's going for the pin here. I think it's too early to win the championship, but I've been confirmed before. I was actually closer than I was expecting it to be. Leilani Kai with the 2 count. We're not even 3 minutes into the matchup yet. There's Moolah pounding away. Moolah went for that flying flash to the back. Leilani Kai attempted to move out of the way, so Moolah does not get all of it. But she got enough of it. Now Moolah methodically picking her up, clotheslining her down. Another clothesline. Leg lariat by Moolah there. There's the backbreaker. That is normally the setup, but Moolah's actually going to go for the pin first here. I still feel it's too early, and Leilani Kai reaches over, grabs the bottom rope. That's going to force a break. Moolah trying to drag Leilani Kai away from the rope, which would have been smart 10 seconds ago. A little late for that now. Leilani Kai goes, gets to her feet. Oh, big forearm, just fell down like a wet sack of garbage. Moolah again, dragging Leilani Kai to come in the ring, and again, Leilani Kai starting to get to her feet. Moolah picking her up the rest of the way. There's that forearm again. Kai just crumbled. Referee got a position. It's still going to be a 3 count, but... Leilani Kai just grabbed the belt from the referee here. She's going to hit the belt. She's going to hit it with the belt. Moolah looking for the handshake.
All right, that was a smart thing to do.
Leilani Kai handing her the belt. Wow. Again asking for the handshake and getting it.
How can you not get behind her? Hashtag
very easy. Just 4 minutes and 15 seconds for the championship match. Moolah retained 2-star. And Moolah has now listed as an ally of Leilani Kai. So that apparently is going to end the feud. A little early here, 2.5 stars. Alright, so interesting turn of events there. If I go ahead and update the records on my end here to make Moolah 2-1, Leilani Kai 1-2. And we go now to our next rivalry matchup here. We're getting a ringside death destruction, or are we getting a pre-match revenge attack? Let's take a look. We're going to get a pre-match revenge attack. But a match is actually going to be Paul Orndorff against Tiger Chung Lee 1-on-1. Orndorff had one single match so far. He's 0-1. And that loss was to Dr. D. David Schultz back 2 weeks ago on May the 6th. Tiger Chung Lee first single match, all he did wrestle a tag team match last week. There's the attack from behind by Dr. D. David Schultz. He goes after Orndorff. Now, interesting that they're calling this revenge for Schultz, because it was Schultz that walked out on Orndorff in the tag team match against Akira Maeda and Pat Patterson last week.
These two, but the damage has been done, let's be honest. Get them out of here now. Can they still participate in this match? I still can't believe that.
Orndorff's going to start at a disadvantage. Tiger Chung Lee's going to let him get into the ring, but that's as far as it could go. Gunnick steps in the ring, the bell ring, and Tiger Chung Lee with a clothesline, getting Orndorff over the top rope. And Tiger Chung Lee, of all people, up to the top rope. And he timed that horribly. Orndorff was walking over the steps, and Chung Lee dove on the other side of the step. Got a fight on the floor here now. We have seen count out before. Orndorff won that tag team match last week. He stayed out of the ring long enough to get Pat Patterson counted out. Yeah, so count outs are definitely a thing that does happen in the universe mode.
Oh, he gets what he deserves for all that gloating.
Orndorff whipping Tiger Chun-Li in the ring, elbow, catching him, nicely done. And there's the cover here. We get 1, 2.
He really thought that was
2 is all we can get. Now the bear hug by Paul Orndorff. Okay. Crank on that here, trying to get a commission. Tiger Chun-Li going to elbow his way out of it. Still way too early to get a commission. Does seem like the Magic are going... Well, a couple of exceptions here and there. We're going anywhere between about 6 and 8 minutes for the accumulated Magic in the universe so far. That seems to be where the majority are topping off at. Just a quick look here. Week 1, we had 4 match card, and 3 of them fell between that 6 minute and 8 minute range. Last week we had a 6 match card. We had 3 that fell between that 6 and 8 minute range. We had 1 that hit just under 7 minutes already on this broadcast. I've not had anything go longer than 8 minutes yet. Oh, now Tiger Chun-Li working on the arm. Orndorff maximum stamina. Started at a lower rate because of the block later on.
He is going to take this match as long and as far as he needs to. He's looking a little off balance. Makes him pay with a counter. Wrench in the arm. And will this be it?
I'm a little too popular for my own good here. I'm getting texted again while I'm streaming. Don't really talk to me all day. I couldn't hit record on the stream.
Looking for a little bit of high risk here, it seems. Rolling elbow. Woo-wee. Heading up, he's thinking big. Taking flight. You gotta be kidding me. Big time risk pays off.
The daredevil in you comes out when you take risks like that.
Plus the educated hands and feet. Like he's got 11 arms and feet.
Well, man, okay, sorry about that again. I couldn't I hit that I'm going to broadcast. I start getting texted. No one actually bothered texting me when I've literally done nothing since 9 o'clock this morning. I from watch old wrestling on YouTube and screw around on TikTok. I couldn't record on a stream and get a million text messages coming in. Back to the match at hand, though. Orndorff, again, starting at a disadvantage. He fared fairly well for him. Kofi started at a disadvantage last week and wound up pulling off the win. But the blood just pouring down. Orndorff faked. There's the pile driver. Might be too close to the rope. No. It is the count of 3, 4 minutes and 20 seconds. And show back by the stage.
Some trash talking underway. Are you really that surprised? These two can't stand one another. Looks like this superstar is more than willing to oblige. Oh, here we go. This might blow up.
Orndorff looks like he might be. Orndorff tried to head down here. Yeah, and we got the spotlight on him here. They're going to fight out by the entryway. Number of officials and agents coming out to try to get them separated. Schultz breaks free. We got a Donnybrook going on here. Got to come to a head. Got to come to a head tomorrow night at the Garden. You got to think it's going to come to a head tomorrow night at the Garden. 4 minutes and 20 seconds, the time of the fall. For those of you who care about that sort of thing, 3-star match. I ain't going to go better than the match in my opinion, but hey, it is what it is. Championship Wrestling roll on. Are we going to have partners disrespect, or are we going to have vindictive tag replacement? Vindictive tag replacement. This could be interesting. It is still scheduled as the Samoans against the Moondog. So we'll see what happens here. I keep people popping in and out of the stream. If you're watching live on Twitch, thank you for joining me. Please feel free to take some things in the chat. Let's get some conversation going. The Samoans are in the ring waiting for the Moondog. Wait. I want to be in Butcher Vachon and Pete Doherty coming to the ring. But the Moondog are going to attack from behind and replace them. That's interesting.
And now these two marching down to the ring. What are they? Are they going to replace this team or something? It appears to be exactly what they're intending.
Okay, now here we.
There's no way that the official cannot.
Referee saying that the referee going to let it happen.
Well, these two teams have wanted to get their hands.
I assume that's going to be the case here. Well, I had a choice. I could have controlled one of the Moondog. Like, it can have to be the choice here.
Looks like we're going to have a different match than actually was scheduled.
There's the bell. We are underway. We're calling it a different match than what was actually scheduled. But let's be honest here. Like, we knew it was coming. We saw the graphic. I kind of wanted to see that Butcher Vachon and Pete Doherty team, though. I'm not going to lie. That could have been fun. This is the first time that either of these two tag teams have actually competed in a tag team match so far in the universe here. There have been a couple of singles matches so far between Alpha and Moondog Spot. And they split those matches 1-1. Got the tag mate here at Giga with a fitting heel kick.
That'll turn things around in a hurry. Vicious right forearm. Disrupts the attack.
Now pounding away. This could have been actually such a fun, clothesline. This could have been a fun feud in '84. This was right around the time the Samoan turned babyface. I would have loved to have seen this feud. This would have been such a fun feud. But it's not what we're getting. We do get Giga with a torch rack into a neck breaker there. Moondog Bot gets back to his feet, clothesline. Giga down to the canvas. Go far back and forth. Thought Giga was going to go for the Samoan drop there. Instead, drop Moondog wreck. Head first on that top turnbuckle. And now wreck kicking away to avoid whatever Giga had in mind there. Modified drop kick. We got tagged off. Moondog wreck not taking in Moondog Spot. I assume that's why he was walking over there, but he didn't make the tag. Maybe he feels he's too close to a signature. Maybe he wants to try to finish him off before tagging out. Could be a mistake. The double axe handle. Giga's on the floor. He's not going to be able to make a save, but it's just too early. There's the count of 2. And I record here. It's got a notification on my phone. A Hollywood actor joined the Three Raiders on strike in the first joint walkout in 1960. So, if you're looking forward to Cobra Kai, you can kick. Might have to wait a little longer. I don't know how much of it they got filmed. Diving headbutt by Alpha. Moondog Wreck is still yet to tag out. He gotta get body in there. There's the tag to Kika. Moondog Wreck is still not tagging out. Is this part of the story, or is this just the AI being stupid? I'm going to go with the latter on it. Giga with the elbow. Moondog Spot looking for the tag here. Rex finally make it. And Moondog Spot just casually stood there waiting to get attacked. Giga goes over tag in Alpha. Yeah, the difference in this one, it gets the Samoans that are looking like a tag team. They're making tag in and out there. For the most part, keeping their opponent in their own corner. There's been an exception or two to that rule, but for the most part, they're keeping the Moondog in their corner. They look like the Geek tag team. The Moondogs are working here like they're two guys randomly thrown together. And that's not the case.
Big forearm.
There's the forearm to the back end, a headbutt.
Showing him what a real alpha male looks like.
Again, storyline-wise, this was scheduled to be the Wild Samoans against Butcher Vachon and the Duke of Dorchester, Pete Doherty. And instead, we're getting Moondog attacking the scheduled opponent from behind and coming in at replacement.
He's got big plans.
In off the tag.
It looked like he was going to jump off the top rope, but he got it against the tag off it in instead.
He's been placed in the corner now.
Avalanche in the corner.
Executed move we just saw there.
And a quick tag. Again, the Samoans are looking like the well-oiled tag team here. They're making the tag in and out. Keeping a fresh man in as much as possible. Both men are in better shape than either one of their opponents because of it. Gika with the flash to the back. Didn't go for the cover, didn't go for the tag. Actually went ahead and picked body up there. And a Rikishi driver.
Guys, we could be looking at the start of one of the all-time
Not going for the pin, going to tag and off instead. A pin's not going to work there because he's already underneath the bottom rope, so I get it, but I was at least pulled him away from that corner.
Of course they're going to wind up with a few battle scars.
Call the diving. Oh, excuse me, I didn't know where that yawn came from. Call the diving headbutt from off of there. We call the splash, tag back in the Kika. Again, there's that tag team continuity we've been talking about here. Body, maybe go for the cover. Get one move and go for the cover. Go. Moondog are making more of an effort to win the match, but the Wild Samoans are working like the better tag team so far. We got chokehold here and shot right to the midsection. There's the tag to Moondog Rex. Smart move by Spotty to tag out there. Rex not exactly in his best shape either at this stage. Now Rex with the ear ringer there, and now going to the leg.
Look at this. Oh, that's so painful.
Been a fun little match so far here. We're about 6 minutes in. I'd love to tell you we have a time associated with the match, but we don't. Full Nelson Slam going for the cover. Alpha needs to get in there and make the save. He just barely got in there.
Sight set on the top rope.
Back in the old days, you get one save and that was it. That is not the case in modern day wrestling.
This match's brutality starting to show on him.
The change I like for the sake of watching a wrestling match, like a change I kind of hate in terms of wrestling video games.
Am I being diplomatic enough, Cole?
Kika rolls to the outside. Moondog spot knocked off the ring apron. I would have saved that for after when Kika got back in the ring and got knocked down. Now Spot's going to come out after him. And Kika's going to roll Moondog Spot right back into the ring. They're back in the ring. They're Spot with that face slam. Now he's going for a splash.
There is the ultimate splash. Tagged in.
Guy who you can splash it, like some people you can headlock. Well, you don't get a lot of headlocks this day and age either. Headlocks are boring. Headlock can be very good strategy if you want to put some real income into the wrestling match. All depends on how you do it. Only to count of one there, off and make the save. Kika rolling out to the floor again. Moondog Rick knocked off the apron. Kika knocked Spot down on the floor. Now Rick and Kika. Well, I thought they were going to fight on the floor. Maybe not.
Has the opposition in the palm of his hand, and he knows it.
Stop gloating and put your attention back to the match.
Rex back out of the ring. That'll start the count over again. Rex he wants Kika in the ring. He wants to put him away if he can. Big clothesline.
Nicely done.
He's in off the tag.
There's the tag to Spot. Now, the longer the match goes, the more cohesion we see out of the Moondog.
Stiff hit.
It's the longest match we have had so far in the universe. We're past the 8-minute mark.
He needs to be extra cautious now.
How much longer the match go? Can anybody get? Back into the corner. We got a tag. Going to get some double teaming here. Bot holding Geek in the corner for Wreck to get the boot in. And there's a choke slam. He may be too close to the rope. Alpha's going to make the save anyway, but I think a head was going to need the rope. I don't even know if there should have been a count. Tag the Bot. Now we're getting that tag team continuity out of the Moondog. I'm liking. I like this. This has been fun. Going for a power bomb. And now getting him up. Oh, whatever he was going for backfired. There's a forearm by Kika. And now into a double wrist lock. Headbutt into the right between the shoulder blades. Kika needs to make a tag though. He can go for a cover instead, and he's in the wrong corner. I doubt very high. Yeah, okay. I doubt very highly that was going to be it. There's tag to Alpha, and Alpha about as fully recovered as you're going to get at this stage of the match. Body with the running shoulder block. Tag in the Moondog Wreck. Wreck with the clothesline. Still, based on damage done, I would still give the edge at least slightly to the Samoan, but that's in danger of going by the wayside as well. Collision in the ring, nothing going. Body with the ear ringer. We are now 10 minutes into the tag team match here on Championship Wrestling. Ending off into that corner. Tag made the Moondog Wreck. Double team there, double act handle under the arm. And for those of you wondering how I'm telling Alpha and Pika apart, they look very similar. If you look closely at the bottom of your screen here where they have the health bar and the damage bar for the wrestler, the legal men on the team are raised up a little bit. Alpha just made the tag to Kika. Now Kika's name is slightly above Alpha on the screen. That's the only way I'm able to tell. Moondog Spot choking Kika in that corner. Alpha down on the floor, sculling. That could probably the best opportunity to go for the pin. He's gonna tag Wreck instead. And you see the match rating in the corner of the screen, 4 stars. This is so far the best match we've seen. Wreck go for that choke slam again. He leveled it. Alpha still sculling on the floor. This should do it. 1, 2. No, we got the kick out. I am amazed that kick out. Moondog Wreck now up on the top rope, and he thought better of it. Body there. Giga countering the attack by Moondog Spot. They're going for a power driver on Spot on the floor. He's going to get that. Moondog Wreck down to the floor to go after him, though. Moondog Wreck with the advantage there. Headbutt. He headbutted a Samoan and it worked. 2023, everybody. Like a headbutt to the midsection there by Moondog Wreck. I thought Wreck was going to go back in the ring. He decided not to. Counting at 5. They need to be aware of the count. He wants to win in the ring. He's going to throw kick it back in. Yeah, I would have just gone in the ring and taken my chance and cut the count out. Get the Body in there. Let him keep him out. Let the Body try to keep him out on the floor. 12 minutes have gone by. Gory special.
Submission, the gory special.
Moondog Spot got a commission on Alpha with that previously. Kika making the save. Alpha down in the ring. Kika just got thrown to the outside. Alpha just got thrown to the outside. Keep covering Kika. 1, 2. Oh, he grabbed the rope. Moondog Wreck, I think, kicked the bottom rope toward him and he came in the ring to prevent a cave. There's the flying elbow. Cover him again. He tagged Wreck instead. He was done right there. I mean, that would get the match was over. Match was over. That was the best chance to win it. He didn't do it. Full Elkin. Slam. Cover, but off it, back in, ready to go. He's going to make the cave. And again, that is the danger in a match like this. The Moondog Rex just skiking. Geek up at this point. Running power slam. Trying to pull him away from the rope, which is a smart move, but Offa still ready to come in and make a cave. And Offa quickly does make the cave. Referee is somehow able to get to one. Just barely. Slamming him face first to the mat here. We want to let our affiliate go over the World Wrestling Federation Syndication Network. We are very likely to go past the hour mark this week. So stay with us. We will stick with this show until the last scheduled match is completed. Knee to the midsection there by Moondog spot. He got to the top rope here. There's the flying splash. There's the cover. Moondog Rex in. He's going to be able to cut off. He is. There's the pin. 14 minutes and 20 seconds. The Moondog defeat the Wild Samoan. I don't know if we're going to get a rematch at the Garden or not. I would assume so. I hope so. I want to see that again. That was fun.
I'm sure everyone will be wondering that for a while too, Byron.
Wild Samoans went from thinking they're going to get a win over a makeshift team to being in the fight of their lives. It will look a fantastic match against the Moondog. I assume those rankings are going to change. They got Samoans flipped at 2 and the Moondog at 3. I think you got to, at a minimum, flip-flop that. $14 minutes and 20 seconds, though. By far the longest match of the season so far. Let's go ahead and move on. 4.5-star instant classic. Yeah, that was good. That was very good. We got a one-on-one match coming up here. It is not a rivalry match, so this should be the match that happened here. Mil Macrick and Chief J. Strombo will be coming up next. Yes, Mil Macrick was working in the WWF at this point, worked off and on throughout 84. TJ Strombo wrestled into 86, although not real frequently after 84. We're going to go ahead and get into the next matchup here.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from San Luis Potosi, Mexico, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Mask Man. The arena's buzzing social media.
The Mac Man, according to the introduction there. Well, man of 1,000 match. What?
This match has everyone backstage buzzing.
Is what it literally translates to. No, it's not incorrect. Two men making their first appearance this season.
And his opponent from Oklahoma, weighing in at 247 pounds, G.J. Strongman.
I had to go with Strongman instead of Strombo, which I get it.
Gives it their all.
Look, I know you think that's a good
So Mil Macrick worked for the WWF off and on until November of 84.
Yes, the value of being a coward.
Chief J. Strombo, I wrestled infrequently for the WWF until at least 86. I think it may even be one appearance in 86, but he doesn't wrestle much at that point. I'm going to see if I can pinpoint that. Oh, actually, it was a little bit more often than that looked like.
What are you expecting from this superstar tonight, guys?
I know Strombo wrestled with the October 86 Madison Square Garden show.
Yeah, he also said he's
Again, the tag team battle royal at the end of the night.
He's taking on a guy that's looking to put him in his place here tonight. This guy's been saying all week how he's going to
He was
prove
scheduled to wrestle in December and doesn't make the appearance. Making a battle royal in February of '87. He does the Legend Battle Royal at the Meadowlands in November of '87. Not really going to count that. I don't think he had a match anywhere in '88. I believe the Legend Battle Royal in November of '87. It's for Strombo, and he appearances are more and more infrequent as the time goes on to February of '87. Where we are going to have Strombo in the universe for quite a while based off of those appearances. Most of Matt Griffith's appearances for the WWF in 1984 took place either in St. Louis at the Wrestling for the Chase taping, when Vince took that time slot over, or on some of the West Coast towns, like you reckon at the Los Angeles Sports Arena for sure. St. Louis at the Keel, Los Angeles, yeah, from back to Oakland. He actually dug for Florida, but mostly the Midwest and the West Coast. He actually does the Memphis and Tennessee loop in June. That's interesting. Chicago in July. Yeah, he does Boston in July. Does the Meadowlands in July. And he may come appearance here and there, but that's mostly West Coast and Midwest type town. Jumbo can factor head first in that top turnbuckle will go for the cover, only gets one off of that. Now Master went around a little bit more than I realized. Yeah, doing the math here. No. Actually, trying to look at it from coming the result here. I got a result from September of '84. Now, Mil Macri is not on that card. He's on the West Coast wing that week. But there's a result he's actually in Salt Lake City. He's actually in Oakland. There's a card in Phoenix that he might be on, but I don't have a result for that one. But on this New Haven card in September, Chief J. Strumbo is on that card against Kamala. And also on that card are not only the Fabulous Freebirds in one of their few appearances, but Hillbilly Jim is in the Harley Davidson gimmick on that card in New Haven, September of '84. I did not know that. That's interesting. Kind of doing that math a little, quickly here. I'm ignoring the match. I'm sorry about that. But I find stuff like that fascinating when I come across it. Both men drawing on the floor here. Jumbo gaining the advantage. Macri had more of an advantage over the course of this match, but it has not been a dominant matchup by Macri by any means here. They've got a good little fight going on the floor here. Macri with the driver. Like a pump handle driver, pump handle bomb. A couple different ways you could call that. Macri's going to send Jumbo back in the ring, going to head up top. Ends up not judging the jump correctly, overshooting target. You got the amateur takedown there by Jumbo and a slap to the back of the head. And there's a drop kick there by Macri, and that sends Jumbo out to the floor. Oh, the dive! Oh, Jumbo moved out of the way of that dive. Eat dirt, Mil Macri. Beautiful thing about the WWE Universe mode, there's no way for Mil Macri to go, no job. If Macri's losing the match, Macri's losing the match. Macri wins enough matches, he'll get a title shot at some description. If he loses enough matches, got the bear hug on Strombo here. Doing a lot more damage with it than I expected. Somebody who's more familiar with Macri than I am, let me know. Did Macri ever use a bear hug?
And he's able to fend off what must
I don't know if I don't think I've ever seen any of the tape I've watched of them. Matt suplex by Strombo, and that's only a count of 1. But I'll be honest, I've seen less than 2 dozen Mil Mascaras matches.
Caught with that sharp elbow. And both athletes showing that they have each other's number. And another counter.
Well, dude, I've seen a lot of Mil Mascaras, but I've seen a lot of the same stuff with Mil Mascaras. It's been, you know, get a tap out to that bear hug, go. Mascara's going to get the win by commission, 5 minutes and 15 seconds. And there's one person I didn't want to work a 5-minute plus match. The match going to more than 5 minutes in 1984 would have been Chief J. Strombo, but it is what it is.
This victory is exactly the kind of statement I knew he wanted to make here. This was a
So bear hug in 5 minutes and 50 seconds gives Mil Mascaras the win. You see him celebrating here. That is a commission victory. We'll save that. I make a note in my stat here so I can keep track of the record. 3-star match, so not bad. Good little buffer between the previous tag match and our main event, which is going to come up next. And it is a rivalry match. We'll see what kind of rivalry action we get out of it. The odds are in the Women Tag Team Champion favor here. Is that what we're actually going to get? It is. Bold match opener is the rivalry action that is your winner here. It's going to be a single matchup between Judy Martin and Velvet McIntyre. And we'll accept that. And Judy Martin so far with a 1-1 record. Velvet McIntyre 1-0 so far.
It's been a long time coming, but we have finally arrived.
These two can settle the score. One can for all their gang. We'll keep out that. Velvet McIntyre goes right in after Judy Martin in the corner. Right at the bell. Pound it away. Here he can punch it. Stomping away at the corner. Referee trying to get her off. These two don't get paid by the hour. Looking to make quick work of the bell and run. We're waiting for Judy Martin to get to her feet. Does not happen. Velvet comes in with a running knee. A knee to the back. And now up to the top rope here. Velvet McIntyre. She's trying to make quick work of Judy Martin tonight. There's the cover. Michael Cole a little early with the shoulders are down call on that one here. Week 1. Made a kick with the opening matchup of the season. Velvet McIntyre pitting Judy Martin in 330 with the victory roll to start this feud off.
Tremendous. She adjusts it and reverses it. Turning the tables.
So Velvet McIntyre, so far at least, has been the one with the advantage. Velvet McIntyre getting involved last week as well prior to Judy Martin's match against the Fabulous Moolah. That match was non-title. Oh, kick to the face there by Judy Martin. Now hearing punching off. Hearing a mounted punching off of there. Get Judy Martin hoping she'd walk into the 5th there. Got a little early there on that taunt. There's the Irish whip. They collide their shoulder each. There's a clothesline. Like another running clothesline by Martin. Catching the foot, leg sweep. Judy Martin feeling it. Feels like she's got the advantage. Like a forearm match. Velvet McIntyre just collapsing. Again, look at the clock here. Show we've been on the air for about 59 minutes. We're going to stay with it. No matter how long it goes here. Only a count of 1.
She's not done yet, but you have to believe that she's still in all sorts of trouble
I think doing 6 matches, though, is perfect for this, though. I mean, you're going to get that occasional long match. For the most part, we got a 6 match show. You're going to go an hour-ish with the stream. That's the roundhouse kick. That could do it. 1, 2. Only a count of 2. I tell you, Velvet McIntyre close to getting beat. Despite that bold opening, despite having that early advantage, Judy Martin's been doing a number on her flying knee drop. And Martin almost got her foot caught in that bottom rope there, but able to right the ship. And a kick to the back. We are in overtime here on Championship Wrestling for this week. They're going to be at Madison Square Garden tomorrow night. We'll do that stream. We'll probably do that stream tonight, and there's no baseball or anything going on. The only wrestling is the Wrestling Open show on IWTV, which I have not seen a lineup for, so I may or may not bother watching it. Probably won't. There's the cover. 2, 3. That was kind of an innocuous finish. Judy Martin's going to get the win, just 320.
Here is your winner, the Superstar Judy Martin.
What a hard-fought victory tonight, guys.
Judy Martin gets the pin over Velvet McIntyre in our main event here. We're going to go a couple of minutes past the hour mark of that stream after all that. Judy Martin now the number one contender to let's coin that number one contender women's title. You see, McIntyre collide with the Fabulous Moolah, an enemy of Judy Martin, a tag team partner of Victoria. You look at the 2.5 star, which is honestly better than I expected. I got the result written down. I'll get the record listed here. Go. That's the end of Championship Wrestling for this week. Just a little bit past the 1 hour mark. So not too bad. Let's recap the result real quick. Roddy Piper and Greg the Hammer Valentine getting beat by Cowboy Bob Orton in the triple threat match. Orton pinning Piper with a suplex in 6 minutes and 52 seconds. The women's champion Fabulous Moolah with her first successful title defense of the season. Pinning Leilani Kai with a hard forearm smash in 4 minutes and 16 seconds. Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff surviving a pre-match attack from Dr. D. David Schultz to pin Tiger Chun-Li with the pile driver in 420. Led to a post-match altercation with Schultz and Orndorff in the aisleway. The longest match so far with Keegan the Moondog defeating the Wild Samoan in 14 minutes and 20 seconds when Moondog spot pinned Geeko with a flying splash. It was Mil Macra by commission over Chief J. Strombo in 5 minutes and 15 seconds with the bear hug. And then the main event, Judy Martin with a quick victory over Velvet McIntyre, 3 minutes and 20 seconds for the pinfall. That is setting up Madison Square Garden, which is going to be our next show. Proceed to the next event. I'm not going to... Not necessarily going to feed the lineup stay the same, so I'm not going to go through it here. We'll kind of walk through it at the start of the next show. They got Carson Claude and Chief J. Strumbo listed at the opener here. We'll see if that happens next time we come around. Looks like women's tag team rivalry is going to cloak off the show. Mil Mac, again, we'll see how many of these matches still end up happening. We'll have some rivalry stuff go. We have some rivalry matches on the show that could change some things up. Could be look like a rematch there. Allegedly a four-way tornado tag. We'll have to see if these matches still happen or not. I kind of hope some of them do. If this lineup hold, it'll be fun, but the matches could change when we got the. I don't know. It happened that before. So, thank you for joining me on the stream. Again, just a quick plug. Look at my podcast, The Indie Wrestling Guide, where you download your favorite podcast. We cover the best and worst in independent professional wrestling with a heavy skew toward the Cleveland and Pittsburgh area, specifically AIW, 880 Wrestling, and Enjoy. You follow the podcast at IW Guide 1. You follow me on Twitter at RefJayhawk. Follow me on TikTok at RefJayhawk. If you're watching this live on Twitch, thank you very much. Find my YouTube page and get the replay for those streams you missed. If you're watching on YouTube, it is twitch.tv/RefJayhawk. To get the notification code when these streams go live. Stay safe. Support independent wrestling. I'm going to catch you either later tonight or tomorrow with the 11 match lineup from Madison Square Garden.